Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Ty. Thanks so much, Ty. Really appreciate it. It's another one from Poor Man's, and it's Penny Pinchin IPA. I don't see like ABV or anything, so if I can find anything, I'll put in the description box below. Poor Man's makes good stuff. They do like a decent variety of beer, which is always nice. Clipped my fingernails last night, so that just made that a lot harder than it needed to be. Got my Pennsylvania glass. Yeah, pretty clean glass. Clean beer. And we got like almost 3.5 fingers of like that bone white head. It looks slightly unfiltered, like it's not like super hazy, but it's also not crystal clear. Nice yellow color, straw. The bubbles are relatively compact. Talk about the head again. Actually very compact. Yeah. That's interesting. On top, they're super compact. On the side of the glass, they're not quite, it doesn't look quite as much. But yeah, nice looking beer. Let's get into the aroma. Floral, a little citrusy. There's something else familiar. Oh, the grain element. It's a little grainy, maybe almost like Cheerios. It's got a brightness to it. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Ty. Hope you're doing well. How did I stutter over that? I've said it so many times. Anyway, cheers, brother. Follows the aroma pretty well for me. It is citrusy. There's a floral note. It's got a little bit of this like West Coast resin. It's super interesting because it's not particularly piney, but like stuck to my tongue, it feels like just straight sap. And resin's the closest I can describe it, but again, it's not like super piney. Yeah, it's not super piney, but it is resinous. And man, that is long lasting. Like that's still super on my palate. Basically the only thing I can taste. That's interesting. To be a little bit more specific with the citrus, some orange zest, lemon zest for sure. Didn't go lime. I'll have to look for some grapefruit. It seems like the kind of beer that might have grapefruit in it. More of that West Coast kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely some grapefruit pith. Yeah, not dank. Little floral. And then, yeah, this resin thing. It's a trip. I hope I'm conveying this well enough that it's not so much in the sip. It's just the thing that sits on my tongue. And still, as I'm talking, yeah, that part is such a long finish. I am now noticing some pretty intense lemon zest also stuck there, which I think is why it's not super piney. It's almost like a hybrid, a combo of lemon. Like if lemon was resiny, that's really what that note is. That's I don't know how weird that is to hear, but like me saying it, that's exactly what I'm tasting and experiencing. There is that brightness to this beer. I'm super curious, hopper hops, if I can find that. Again, I'll put in the description box and the ABV on this. I mean, if they're calling it IPA, maybe 6 to 7.5% or so. But yeah, very bright beer. Yeah, it's the same sip over and over again. Nothing's compounding. Nothing seems to be changing. I like this. I don't love this, but I do like it. I think too, this would hit me a little harder on a hot day. I think just because again the crispness and all that stuff. But yeah, no, I do like this, but it's not the best beer I've had from these guys either. But yeah, I wouldn't. I'll put it this way: like if I was at the brewery and I was doing like a flight or something, I'd throw this on the flight for sure. I would try this if, like if you were at the bridge. I'd tell you to try it. Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't like buy a 4-pack either of it. But I would try it again gladly, if that makes sense. But anyway, Ty, thanks again, man, for sending. I really appreciate it. Super curious what your thoughts are, Ty, and I'm sure we'll talk on and off camera about it. But yeah, have you guys had spirit before? Anything from Poor Man's? Drinking something unrelated you want to tell me about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.